A woman tossed her baby's dirty diaper into the ocean, never imagining that the smell would attract a school of fish. Anne's eyes lit up when she saw this, so she fashioned a makeshift spear from an iron rod and some screws to try catching them. But after countless failed attempts, she came up empty-handed and collapsed exhausted onto the cargo container. Just then, Anne spotted a plane flying overhead. She scrambled back into the shipping container and grabbed a shard of glass from the TV screen. In her rush, she accidentally sliced her thigh on the way out. Ignoring the pain, she jumped up and angled the glass toward the plane, trying to signal the pilot with the sun's reflection. But the aircraft was too far away. The pilot never saw her. He bent a piece of wire into a hook, poured high-proof alcohol over the gash to disinfect it, and then stitched herself up. The searing pain nearly made her pass out. After resting briefly, she rigged up a simple fishing net using headphone wires and climbed back onto the container. She lowered the net into the water, then dropped the baby's waist on top of it. Before long, fish swarmed over, and Anne quickly hauled up the net. Finally, she'd solved the food problem. Next, she wrote out multiple distress messages on paper, sealed them in food containers, and threw them into the sea, hoping passing ships might find them. As time passed, the water level inside the container rose to its maximum. They had to move to the top to survive, but Anne never gave up. She constructed a small makeshift lifeboat from plastic containers. One day, a seagull landed on the container. Anne was thrilled. Seagulls meant land was nearby, so she worked through the night building a sail. But then the container couldn't hold out any longer and started sinking. Anne dove underwater to plug the leak, but got her feet tangled in rope. Meanwhile, the baby's small raft drifted away in the current. She pulled out a knife and frantically sawed at the rope. At the last possible moment, she broke free and swam hard toward the surface. When Anne surfaced, the baby's raft had vanished. As panic set in, a whale swam beneath her and glided over to the small raft. It blew a huge spray of water from its blowhole, droplets landing on the baby. The baby's cries immediately caught Anne's attention. She swam frantically in that direction. Having done its part, the whale disappeared. Anne drifted through the night, clutching the small raft. With her last bit of strength, she threw fish bones into the water. The smell quickly drew a flock of seagulls, a sight that fishermen happened to notice. When they spotted the child, they were absolutely stunned. Then the woman discovered a rope still attached to the raft. When they pulled it up, Anne came with it.